plus sports play-by-play and talking news for everyone. Enjoy even more free when you download the SXM app. Hear expertly curated podcasts, ad-free extra channels of music for any mood, SiriusXM video, and the ability to create your own Pandora music stations. Don't miss out. Listen free now.
From the Mother's Window Tint Studios, online at motherswindowtint.com. 1250 ESPN San Antonio and 94.5 FM KCDC San Antonio. Jason Minix, Rob Thompson, the Blitz.
It is the Blitz here on 1250 ESPN San Antonio, 94.5 FM. And if you're on the go, you got to slow down. Go to ESPNSA.com, watch us live. And when you tune in, you will see the ridiculous face of Rob Thompson. That's me and Jason Minix and the good-looking guy sitting to my left. Or underneath, I guess. That's Keldon Johnson, the San Antonio Spurs, joining us live in studio. Keldon, thanks for taking time off of the vacation, sitting in with us for a few minutes.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me here.
Did he scare you with the open a little bit?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. You got me with that one. I jumped a little bit.
Yeah. He's everybody's hype man. If you were a little sleepy, you're not now, right?
He woke me up.
He woke you up. He did that. Well, no, we mentioned vacation. It's weird in San Antonio for the Spurs not to still be playing, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that, the season ends and you're not off to a beach somewhere. Like if it were me, I wouldn't be nowhere to be found, but there would be water and sand somewhere.
Yeah.
No vacation for you.
Nah, not really. I feel like just getting my body back right, it was a time crunch in the season, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of games in a short amount of time. But just getting my body right and making that next step to next season so we can have a successful season.
So as you get your body right, what does that mean? You just relaxing? Have you picked up a ball? You've been on a court in the last week?
No, not really. I just a lot of treatments, you know what I'm saying? Getting right and just getting the nicks and bruises out so that once training camp come or our summer sessions, I'll be ready to go.
So let's talk about this year. A year unlike anybody's ever experienced. We talk about it every day. We would hear, Zoom press conferences, which is weird. It's, by the way, nice to see a Spur player in person, face to face. That's not at the store or something. But we haven't done this in so long. But what was it like from the player standpoint, dealing with COVID, from the daily testing to what it was like on the road? Take us truly through what it was like for you guys.
Well, we usually get tested 2 to 3 times a day, depending on the day. So, we had a lot of protocols, but we'd rather be having to do all these protocols than
Absolutely.
to not be playing. I feel like that was the lowest point of not being able to play and then wondering when we're going to go back to playing. So I feel like all the testing and things like that, I feel like, at least for me, it was no problem because I wanted to play so bad.
He's Keldon Johnson sitting in with us here on ESPN San Antonio. Keldon, as the season was brutal. It is awful for everybody involved. Literally. But, as we are coming back into the studio and as the world starts to kick into gear, we are finding that there were some things that we were forced to do that actually worked out pretty well. Was there anything over the last year that you were forced to do that you think, what? Maybe a Zoom meeting here and there isn't such a bad thing, or maybe this isn't such a bad thing. Is there anything that you learned that you go, hey, let's hold on to this?
I couldn't really point one thing out because everything was so virtual. It was no meeting nobody in person. So, you know what I'm saying? It was always all right, well, you're gonna have a meeting with this guy or this woman over the Zoom call or something like that. So it was you kind of miss having regular conversations with people, whether it's laughing rather than just over the Zoom call.
Now, if it's a film session with Pop, is it better in person or over Zoom?
Either way. If you're messing up and you're on the film, he's going to get you either way. Zoom will not save you from Coach Pop.
How was Pop over Zoom?
Pop is Pop.
He figured it out, right?
Yeah, Pop is Pop. I feel like he's going to be himself regardless if it's a Zoom call or if it's live in person.
Keldon Johnson sitting in with us. And we think about, the games and the crush of games and night in and night out, 2 and 3 and all those things that we thought the NBA was trying to get away from, and they packed everything in this year. You talked about getting your body right and bumps and bruises, and certainly all the other issues that you had to go through this season. As you get ready for next year, as you had to go through this season, and we heard Pop talking a lot about, we didn't get a chance to practice. It was all game after game and Zoom meeting and getting a flight and fly over. As you spend the next couple of months getting ready, what's the thought about practice? I mean, how much do you miss it, or how much did you need it?
We definitely needed it
Yeah.
as a group. Because we were hitting like wall after wall because we had so many, whether it's injuries or we had COVID here or COVID there, so it was just hard for us to have like a full team and being healthy. But I think practice would have helped tremendously.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, for sure. Because practice is where you learn most of your things at. But this season was a lot of learning on the fly and correcting things in game. Because we didn't really have time to sit down and really just practice and go over certain things.
It's so strange because Pop has always preached practice through all the years, right? And now you don't get it. A lot of players, some like practice every now and then, but most guys don't like practice. To hear you say we needed it, that tells me how difficult things really were. Is that fair?
Definitely, for sure. I feel like we all wanted to win, and I feel like that more practice would have helped us sharpen up on some things, But like I said in interviews before, we persevered. We kept fighting. We didn't give up. And I'm proud of my team, my teammates, my coaches, training staff, everybody for that. Because it was hard, but we still fought through it, and we had a chance to be in the playoffs. We were right there, and we just came up short.
Keldon Johnson sitting in with the Blitz here on ESPN San Antonio. So taking me through a day on the road, because I had this picture of you guys landing someplace, getting bussed to your hotel in like a hazmat suit, rolling into your hotel room, and they just kind of put the tape around the doors like my old coaches did so you couldn't leave. I mean, did you just travel? I mean, how did you make your day pass? Or did you get to see anybody?
We see each other.
Well, that was a concern. We weren't even sure if you guys were able to hang out other than, on the flight and in the bus. But once you got to the hotel, you were just kind of put in a hole and told, bus leaves at 6.
Yeah, we got to talk. We had our eating areas, and we got to talk to each other and things like that. But we had masks on all the time. When we're going place to place, we make sure we had our mask on and we were taking the right protocols. But like I said before, it's better. We'd rather take those protocols than not being able to play.
So as much as for all of us, this literally is the second day that Rob and I have done a show together in studio in over a year. For the last year, I've been sitting at my kitchen table, talking into an iPad, looking at him on the other side. And there's some normalcy coming back to it. It feels right. So even while you were going through all that, you're an NBA player, and you haven't been in the league long enough to know what it was like pre-COVID, but you're a big-time athlete. You know what it's like. And to go, this is it, right? You can't leave the hotel. Your hotel was nice, but you couldn't leave the room.
Yeah. It didn't really bother me. I feel like, I stay in my room. 90%.
Playing video games?
Yeah.
Playing video?
Oh, my God. I love
So what does the team play? Are you Call of Duty? What are y'all doing on the road?
Call of Duty for sure.
Is it? All right.
Yeah. Almost the whole team plays Call of Duty.
Who's the best?
Me.
You?
For sure. 100%. If anybody tell you any different, they're not telling the truth.
Well, let's throw that gamer tag out. We'll find out.
Yeah.
we might just have to have a little bit of a rumble at some point.
Yeah.
He's Keldon Johnson.
Who is second best?
Drew Eubanks.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Drew play together though. We like a dynamic duo, but I'm a little bit better.
What about the older guys? Those guys play?
A little bit. Not as much as us, but they get on there.
Like Patty isn't sitting down.
Oh no. Patty's not playing.
I didn't think so. What about DeMar?
DeMar's not good.
No, I didn't think so.
DeMar played, but he's not good.
Well,
does he know he's not good?
Oh, he knows when he's laying dead.
He just plays for fun.
Well, when he gets sniped 2 minutes in, he knows he's not very good.
There's some people though that aren't good, probably shouldn't play, that think they're badass, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Keldon Johnson sitting in with us here on ESPN San Antonio. I want to get up and get into how you became who you are. You came out of Eastern Virginia, in the Tidewater area, right?
A little bit south.
A little bit south.
Hill.
You're south of Richmond, right? You're kind of, okay.
We down in the country, man. South Hill, 434.
Is it country?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're kind of in San Antonio. I mean, this country's country.
Yeah, I love it out here. I love it out here.
So you grow up there, and there is I come from a kind of a basketball background, and I know the Virginia Air's Boo Williams. Everybody he is the disciple. He brings the hoops. That formed your game. What is it about Virginia basketball, and specifically Boo Williams, that took you to Kentucky? Well, let's go to first. It took you to Oak Hill, played for Coach Smith. Took you to Coach Cal in Kentucky, and then took you with Pop. And that mentality that I've always been told that Eastern Virginia has in basketball, is that real? And what did Coach Smith and what did Coach Cal do to bring that out and for you to be what you are with Coach Pop?
Man, I feel like with Coach Smith and Coach Cal,
Steve Smith, by the way, is the head coach of Oak Hill Academy.
Yeah, Steve Smith. So they're all honest,
Mhm.
first of all. Like, honest. They didn't sugarcoat anything. And, they had so many great players. So it's like, when they tell you something, it's like, why would I take offense to it? You know what I'm saying? So I felt like they all coached me hard. They all, even with Boo Williams, I feel like that I was held to a high standard. And, just going out there to perform, you can't take no days off. And, they just really pushed me. They didn't make no day comfortable. They made it uncomfortable. And I felt like that really made me the best player that I could be.
And it feels like you sought that out because Coach Cal didn't give you a day off, and certainly Pop ain't the one that give you any slack or any excuse. So did you seek that kind of hard coaching out?
For sure. I felt like when I was in high school, like when I started with AAU, our coaches were we had Coach Boo, and then we had like some younger coaches on the staff, not like young, but like younger, and they were like real like active with us. So like they would coach us really hard. So I knew like that I felt like Coach Cal was gonna push me the most. So when I went there, it was just like, all right, every day it was something different. Like every day practice was harder than the day before, and we had to compete. And then just coming up to the Spurs and even being in Austin, it was still like from Austin to San Antonio, it was the same standards. Like they would stay on you, they're breaking down film, they'll let you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And even while you're down in Austin, you still have the coaches from San Antonio reaching out to you. So I felt like every place that I went, it was like, all right, they're still gonna hold me to a high standard. So everywhere I go, I gotta perform.
Sounds like it requires a certain level of mental toughness to take that. You call it honesty. Some people might wonder, why is coach always ripping me?
Yeah.
Your game is never as good as you think it is, right? So where does the mental toughness come from?
I feel like growing up, my dad was a truck driver, my mom was a nurse, and nothing ever broke their spirit. Everything they did was for me and my brothers and sisters. And just knowing how hard they work, it showed me that, with the game of basketball, I can be wherever I wanted to be with it. And I'm never let nothing deter me. I stayed focused. I knew that, every day my dad was going to call me after every game in high school and college and let me know what he thought, you know what I'm saying? So, I was just determined, and I got a great supporting cast. I feel like to my friends, my family, my mom, dad, everybody, they know that I always know they want what's best for me. So if they're telling me something, it's not for any other reason.
So with people in your group of friends, your inner circle, not just coaches.
Yeah.
Do you want guys around that are yes guys, that whatever you say, or do you want guys, your friends, to be honest?
My friend's honest. They're gonna tell me if they don't agree. They're gonna let you know.
See the size of a security guard.
I saw one of them. I ain't worried about one of them. The other one, he can say what he wants. The other guy, but
Keldon's got to be tough because I'm not sure his security's gonna be able to take care of him. I'm just saying that.
No, but they honest. I promise. My friends, my head goes off to them. There's never a day where they don't say how they feel. And if I ask them about a situation, I know it's not gonna just be Keldon, you go do that. It's like, if they don't agree with it, they're going to let me know.
But and we've seen Rob and I through our careers talking to different athletes. Some athletes just want to surround themselves with people that always tell them how great they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been trying to do that for years. I haven't found anybody.
Good luck.
I can't.
but
I need a liar.
So you want guys that will just not always agree with you.
Yeah, for sure. And especially like after a game, because my friends play basketball. And they watch basketball and things like that. So after a game, it is just not like, it's never like good game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always like, you could have did this, that. Or,
man, you suck tonight. What happened?
Yeah,
right? You get
or some days it's like that, and it's like, I know I ain't play my best, but just knowing it's not going to be somebody like, oh, you play good tonight. Da, da, da. It's like my friends are like, nah, like you didn't do your best tonight. Like, let's go get in the gym or let's do this to get better. You know what I'm saying?
That's a friend. I'll be honest with you. He's Keldon Johnson. He's sitting here with ESPN San Antonio. We'll go to break. Keldon will be right back. I want to find out about the Mustang, whether you appreciate that or not. And I want to know the best win and the worst loss you've ever been a part of, high school, college, or pro. Keldon Johnson here on the Blitz. We'll be right back here on 1250 ESPN San Antonio, 94.5 FM, and on the go at ESPNSA.com. You guys have been driving around San Antonio. You might have seen me running down the road in a Polaris slingshot from Alamo Cycleplex. Get out of the way if you see me. I got the gas going, flying through the air. I want you to head over to Alamo Cycleplex. I've had more fun riding around in that slingshot than I deserve to have. And that's just one of the many products that Alamo Cycleplex has underneath that roof over on De Zavala and I-10. 7 fantastic brands of fun. You looking for a toy? Heck, you've earned it. You worked hard for it. The summer is here. Head out and get yourself 2 wheels, 3 wheels, no wheels on the water, but it's all fun. Alamo Cycleplex has it. January or June the 2nd, next week, is bike night. It is going to be a blast. The Twin Peaks girls will be out. The after party will be at Twin Peaks, but the pre-party, it's at Alamo Cycleplex. Go check out the fun because that's what they sell. AlamoCycleplex.com is their website. If you got a bike you're trying to sell, they'll talk to you about that as well. Go get what you want right now. They got the inventory, much like, well, you'd expect from Alamo Cycleplex. If you've been looking around and not finding what you're after, I promise you Alamo Cycleplex has it, or they're going to get it for you real fast. Head over to Alamo Cycleplex today. Pick yourself up some fun, and you're going to thank me later.
The Texas Rangers play right here.
This is Joey Gallo of the Texas Rangers, your home for the Texas Rangers baseball. 1250 ESPN San Antonio and 94.5 FM.
Texas Rangers baseball on ESPN San Antonio is brought to you by New Brakes Mobile Brake Repair.
It's time to tee it up at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with these hot items for dads and grads. Featuring the new Callaway Epic Woods and Apex irons with artificial intelligence for faster ball speeds. And don't miss these hot gifts from Bushnell, like the Tour V5 or the Tour V5 Shift with pin seeker technology, or the Wingman with Bluetooth and audible GPS for distance. Swing by Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee, and shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com.
Hey folks, Bob at Barbecue Outfitters, and now through Memorial Day is our Gear Up for Summer sale. Barbecue Outfitters is your Central Texas, locally owned barbecue grill shop for 23 years running. We're gearing up for the backyard with specials on the Big Green Egg, Kamado Joe, Weber Grills, and all our 5 different brands of pellet grills, including Traeger and Yoder. Barbecue Outfitters has the barbecue rubs, cookbooks, smoking woods, charcoal, and accessories for all your backyard barbecue adventures. Also in focus at Barbecue Outfitters is the built-in outdoor kitchen with contractor pricing for all outdoor kitchen packages to the public through Memorial Day. Our showroom has the best names in the business, including Lynx, Twin Eagles, Fire Magic, DCS, Heston, and more. Barbecue Outfitters has been helping Central Texans be a backyard culinary hero since 1998. Barbecue Outfitters on 1604 at Chavano Park next to the Ridge Shopping Center. And at bbqoutfitters.com, come check out our Gear Up for Summer Memorial Day sale.
For 37 years, Mother's Window Tint has been the Texas All-Star for window tint, car stereos, and auto security. Mother's Window Tint, your car stereo and auto security headquarters, is saving you money right now. Stop more heat for less dollars with tint as dark as you want. We carry over 60 different professional films. Car thieves are stealing catalytic converters more than ever, so get a car alarm from Mother's that will even start your car by remote control. Save $100. Streaming music and your favorite podcast is easier and cheaper than ever with a new Alpine car stereo or kicker speakers or a JVC amplifier. At Mother's Window Tint super discount stores in Austin and San Antonio, they're all on sale. No time limit layaway. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. MothersWindowTint.com. Follow us on Facebook. Mother's Window Tint. Remember, do it at Mother's and save.
Making Moves is brought to you by LinkedIn Jobs.
On winning teams, every player brings their unique strength and has an impact on the results. For the Showtime Los Angeles Lakers of the 80s, one of those players was Michael Cooper. He was one of only 3 players to play on all 5 of their championships. Alongside Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Cooper was the Defensive Player of the Year in 1987 and made the All-Defensive Team for 8 straight years. A vital role for the Showtime Lakers.
Build your winning team today. Go to linkedin.com/sports.
Just like in basketball, adding talent to your team right now gets you even. But adding the right talent right now, that gets you an edge. LinkedIn Jobs helps you find the best candidates with the experience, skills, and motivation you need. Post a job in minutes with your must-have criteria, and LinkedIn Jobs will match you to the most qualified people across their network of 740 million professionals. You can have your star players in place this summer. Post your first job for free at linkedin.com/sports. That's linkedin.com/sports. Terms and conditions apply.
You ready, Keldon? Ready for this?
Yeah.
It is the Blitz here on 1250 ESPN San Antonio, 94.5 FM. If you're on the go, slow down, go to ESPNSA.com. You can watch us live. And when you tune in, yeah, that good-looking guy, that's not me. That's Keldon Johnson. He's sitting under the ESPNSA sign there. Welcome in. Keldon Johnson is in studio today. I'll spend a little bit of his off time talking about himself, his life, and life in San Antonio with the Spurs. And I want to just relay something to everybody in the break as we're talking. One of the things that, as San Antonians, we take great pride in our city and who we are and what we have become over the last 25 years in the basketball world. And Keldon cannot stop talking about how much he loves our city. And over the years, and most recently with a couple other guys, we weren't sure if they liked being here and all that. Well, the young buck right here likes it. And that means a lot to so many of us because we have a little bit of a inferiority complex sometimes, that.
And when we said what we were talking about off the break wasn't on air. So, I mean, the rest of it.
That was on air.
But I mean, even then, it was like, you're not going on vacation. You said, no, you like it here. You don't want to miss what's going on here.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's going on that we're missing?
You're doing stuff I'm not.
I mean, I'll just be chilling, getting ready for next season. Just going on my daily, just do the daily things. I got 3 dogs, so it's like I like my little family at home.
I got you. All right. So you think about San Antonio. You've been here. Now it's hard to ask because the last year has been COVID. But have you found some restaurants, some of your go-to spots?
You
got your favorites?
Well, it was hard, like you said, because of COVID. But I mean, now it's like time to all right, let's try this or let's try that. You know what I'm saying? So
you down with the Mexican food? You down with tacos?
For sure, tacos. For sure.
I just want to make sure.
Tacos.
Just want to make sure. The Mustang, you like that?
Of course.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. But
it's cool.
What other nicknames have you had?
Big Body.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know.
Big Body's fun when you're young. When you get older, Big Body, you don't want that one anymore. I still have to deal with that. Keldon Johnson.
Big Body Thompson.
Pledge needs to just get to work. Okay, I want to know the best game you ever played. What's the game that you walked off? And it doesn't have to be NBA. It could be AAU game. But when you walked off the court, you were like, holy cow, I was in it. I felt it.
Ninth grade year, I had 2 games ninth grade. I had 40. Like my ninth grade, it was like second game of the year. I had 40. I could not miss. And I was a ninth grader, so I was playing against 12th graders, 11th graders.
Did you know right then? Did you know then that, hey man, I'm good at this?
Well, it's kind of like, we from a small little town. So and we went up to play a team in Richmond. They're bigger, they're city schools. And when I scored that many points, I'm like, wow.
When did you get your first letter?
I got my first letter ninth grade.
Ninth grade?
I got my first offer the summer of ninth grade. And then from there, it just took off.
Mm-hmm.
It just kept going up and up and up.
And then when Cal called Kentucky, easy decision?
No, I heard it wasn't an easy decision for you. I heard that it was one that you had to go through some work on this one, that it wasn't, hey, Kentucky calling, I'm going.
Yeah, so Kentucky was my dream school, but Kentucky didn't come on until it was after my last year at AAU, so it was going into my 12th grade year. And it was so they came on late because I was going to cut my list down. And then they came in really late. And then it was
After the draft, I forget the assistant coach that recruited you, but we had him on the show, and he talked about how it was a tough get for Kentucky to get you to commit there.
Was it Joel Justice?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. My parents worked him really, really hard. Him, Coach Justice, Coach Kenny Payne, even Coach Kyle, like it was tough. It was tough. But I knew I wanted to be there. I knew I wanted Coach Kyle to push me and to make me a pro. So that was what it came down to.
When you decided on Kentucky, did you recruit others? Did you go call others and say, "Hey, man, I'm going. You want to come run with me?" Because I'm asking if you would do that for us here.
I mean, it really wasn't like too much recruiting because like I came on and then like they kind of already had in mind, I guess, who they wanted. So it really wasn't really much I could say or do because I mean they pretty much had the rest of the people locked in, you know.
And everybody you played with just about got drafted anyway, so it was a pretty solid squad for sure.
Yeah, we were really good. We were really good.
You going back to Lexington at all this summer to run?
I don't know yet. Maybe if I get.
I mean, is that typical? I should ask that question. When you were there, is it typical for all the old pros to go back like we know North Carolina and Duke and most other schools?
Yeah, so the pros would come back and run. Last year, I think it was last year, or it was my rookie. Well, last year was my rookie season, but I think before my rookie season, I went back. So maybe like if I get some free time and a couple of my other teammates go down, we'll get some runs in.
Well, you'll be spending a lot of time in the gym. We know that. We asked on Twitter for fans if they had any questions for you, and several have asked basically the same question. What's the one or two areas of your game that you want to work on this summer and improve on? And what's the one area since you've been in the NBA that your game has improved the most on, in your opinion?
I feel like what I want to work on this offseason is ball handling. I feel like decision making and probably like mid range. I feel like adding more to my mid range game.
Let's hit the threes. Mid range, I think we're pretty solid on.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like of course it comes with catching and shooting. You know, that's big as well. But I mean, I feel like I've got better at that since I've been in the NBA, as catching and shooting, and I mean, just continue to work on.
To give an idea to those that are in the car listening, dad's driving the kids home, and they're listening to their star, their favorite player. Tell them and give them an idea of the kind of work you put in the gym, in the room, in the weight room, in the film room on a regular day in the off season. How much work are you doing when you're getting ready for the season?
Every day is constructed around basketball on what I could do better. So like, let's say for instance, like last offseason, the short offseason we had, I was pretty much going like 3 days, whether it's strength and conditioning in the morning and then basketball on court and then basketball again at night, you know, and that's like the whole day. So it's like the whole day is constructed around basketball.
So 8 hours a day, every day.
Yeah. Cause I knew like, all right, like I want to make the most of my opportunity. Like I really can't control what opportunity I get, but when I do get the opportunity, I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared and I'm in the best shape and best mindset possible to make the best out of opportunity.
You know, I think about a golfer on the driving range will video the swing and they'll take hundreds of shots and then go back and watch video of their shots to try to get better and get that. Is it the same for you with basketball? It's not getting up a bunch of shots, but it's getting up the quality shots.
Quality and repetition, making sure everything is, I feel like all season you just got to make sure you fine tuning everything, you know, and more, not too much, but like you just got to single out the things that you want to work on and get really good at those things.
So you're not just binge watching Netflix with a bag of Doritos?
Nah. Never.
Have you ever binge watched Netflix with a bag of Doritos?
Nah.
Oh, young man, you are missing out. He is, he's Keldon Johnson. That's why he's lean, and I'm still known as Big Body.
On your cheat day, what do you eat?
Everything. The cheat day, man. I love fried chicken, but tacos might be in there too.
There you go.
In San Antonio, tacos is a part of your diet. It just is.
Yeah, I learned that real quick.
When you get home, what's the first thing your mama makes?
Fried chicken.
What else?
Mac and cheese.
Well,
mashed potatoes.
Sounds like Thanksgiving.
String beans.
Do you have a meal like when I'm coming home, Mama? You make this; it's going to be ready for me. Absolutely.
My mom, no.
All right.
I don't come home.
When Mom flies and visits you in San Antonio, she's doing the cooking too.
Sometimes it just all depends. Like usually when my mom fly in, I want to take her somewhere nice, so she ain't really got to do much.
Yeah,
she just gonna enjoy herself.
So besides video games, when you're not playing basketball, what does Keldon Johnson like to do?
Oh man, I like to go hunting.
Like to go hunting?
Yeah, I like to go to the gun range. I like archery. Like I like outdoors.
Have you hunted in South Texas?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
You get a whitetail? You get something?
I got an axe. I got
you
two axes.
You got an axis.
Nice.
I got two axes.
Jason and I both got an axis this year.
Yeah, and I got a black buck.
And a black buck. Did you mount them?
Yes. I got a huge axis mount in my house right now.
Well done.
Awesome.
He is fitting in just fine down here. That's Keldon Johnson.
When do you work in karaoke?
Every day, throughout the house, in the car. Whenever it hits you, whenever that song come on, it's coming. You just,
and what song would that be, Keldon?
My favorite song is Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Like, would it be this one?
Yeah, this is my song.
You're going to sing for us. Keldon Johnson live on ESPN San Antonio. Come on, Keldon. You know you got to sing, man.
I can tell you without hesitation, this is the first time Mariah Carey has ever been broadcast on these airwaves.
Yeah.
So if we're going to break the mold and do this,
I feel like y'all should sing it.
Well, I'm going to be your backup dancer.
Yeah,
I'll
here
do
we
the
go.
step.
There we go. Come on, Keldon.
Go. I can't do it today.
Yeah, you can.
See, we just got out of season. My vocal cords ain't all the way back from yelling yet.
It's part of COVID protocols, Jason. He's
Yeah.
not allowed to sing.
He's allowed to project. Come on. He's turning red. Come on, man. Sing.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can. Come
was
on.
a
Don't
word
be
that-
shy.
They're not ready for that yet.
Don't be shy.
They're
I
not
think
ready.
they are. I think they are. Come on.
Who else?
This doesn't end until you start singing.
Well, for the love of God, sing it.
I mean, there's dogs howling all over. Come on.
like a 13-hour version.
You said it's a 13-hour version.
Well, we'll let Keldon off the hook. Who else on the team can sing other than you?
Everybody, it's so crazy. Like our team, we have such a variety of music.
What's Jakob listening to?
Y'all don't really get the ox like that, but y'all, he got a good playlist too.
He doesn't. Huh? So, who's the best singer? Everybody, or you?
The best singer is me. I'm the lead singer, but
you got to prove it.
I feel like
really, you've got to prove it at this point.
See, we gonna wait on it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, our team could be like we could be on The Voice.
You could go on The Voice.
Well, no,
win.
the team,
the team.
Well,
when our voices combine together, we project really well.
Sounds like something happened in the shower. Something like singing in the shower.
Well,
there was a show back when I was a kid called The White Shadow, and after every practice, the team would go stand around the shower and sing because the acoustics were great.
No, we're not doing that.
I was going to say, I've covered a lot of post games. I've never heard singing coming out of the shower. He's Keldon Johnson sitting with us here on ESPN San Antonio. You're San Antonio Spurs, the Mustang. DJ called y'all the young dudes. Are y'all the young dudes? Do you appreciate that?
Yeah.
All right, good.
For sure.
Is that the name of the band?
There go the name right there. You didn't spoken into existence right there.
We're idea folks. We're in the radio business. With this basketball thing, in about 15 years after you go in the HOF, we're going to put you on tour. So
all right,
you got a little bit of time to get yourself ready.
My vocals would be good. And you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think they're good now. Get 30 seconds. You got to sing.
I can't.
We've made a lot of pro athletes sing. Every year we go to Cowboys training camp, and the rookies have to sing for their supper.
Yeah, but see,
and we get those I know you're not a rookie, but you're a rookie on ESPN San Antonio since it's your first live in studio appearance with us.
Yeah, but you can't give. I can't give y'all the whole package right away. You know what I'm saying?
You can give us a tease.
I gotta work y'all into it. You know what I'm saying? So then next time y'all got something to look forward to, y'all be like, oh yeah, Keldon gonna come on here and sing next time.
See, so he's coming back. I think I just heard the commitment to come back in studio.
For sure, I got you. I'll come back.
We'll back
I'm
you
enjoying
up.
myself.
We'll back you up. We'll do the doo-wop behind there. Keldon, as the summer comes around, and we just heard that Tony Parker. Do you know Tony? Have you had a chance to hang out with him much?
No, not really.
Don't play poker with him. Evidently, he's really good. He's heading to Vegas to play in the World Series of Poker. Much gambling going on as it used to be?
Nah, we haven't really.
Well, the Spurs, I'm not saying around the league back in the late '90s, a lot of gambling on airplanes, lots of money changing hand on planes coming home.
I mean, I only been on one team though, so I can't really I don't really know what the other teams do. But I know with the Spurs, we don't really. Well, not at least I haven't seen nobody.
No, man, he's beating everybody in Call of Duty.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And beating them singing.
I'm good at Call of Duty.
We'll look for it.
That's a challenge. Before we let you get out of here, man, NBA playoffs going on. Are you paying attention, watching every game, or just do you need the distance from basketball for a little bit?
100% watching every game.
How do you watch the game? Do you watch it for fun, or are you watching the plays? Are you watching like you were watching film?
I mean, it's you watch it for fun, but at the same time, it's so much more to it than just for fun. So it's kind of I'm watching it, and then you see what's playoff basketball like, because I haven't experienced playoff basketball yet.
Well, you got some bubble work. I mean,
yeah, bubble, but I mean it's different with fans, and you see this arena has this many fans. New York has 15,000 right now, so it's jumping in there. But it's I mean, with me, it's just watching and taking bits and pieces, so that next year, we're ready to go. But I feel like just watching the playoffs just make me and the young guys around us so hungry to get to the playoffs and make some noise, because I mean, we want to get.
Who's your pick to be in the finals?
I don't know, because it's crazy right now.
Well, so I'm asking you. You're the pro. You know them better than we do.
As he ponders this, a question, and this is straight from what we do in the radio. What do you think when you hear guys like me saying, these guys just need to tank? These guys just need to fold the tent, call it a season, and go get a draft pick. When you hear guys like that, people in the media talking about deliberately losing, what does that make you feel like?
Why you play if you're going to play to lose? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every time I go out on the court, I'm competing to win. I love basketball. I love the sport of basketball, everything about it. And I'm a competitor. So once I step out on the court, it's not, we just going to tank. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's disrespecting the game in a way.
What's more important to you, winning or not losing?
Not losing. I feel like long as I don't lose, we good. Because if we ain't losing, we winning. And I feel like losing is the worst feeling. At least for me, I hate losing more than anything. I hate it so much.
That's why he is what he is. That's Keldon Johnson, our San Antonio Spur, the Mustang, here on ESPN San Antonio on the Blitz. If you missed any of it, the audio vault at ESPNSA.com, brought to you by AA Best Bell Buns, is where you need to go. Go check out what Keldon had to say. It's been fantastic having you in, man. As a city, we have grown accustomed to greatness, and we know what it looks like when we see it. We know it's going to be a good run for you, man.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Thanks for stopping by. Now go get ready.
Hey, thank y'all for having me.
You want to sing your way out?
You want to
or pick an NBA final?
NBA finals. I don't know.
Then you got to sing. Play it. Cue it.
No. See, look. Now next time, y'all gonna be all right, yeah, we know he's gonna sing. He gonna give us something good next time. I got you next time.
We'll be ready. Keldon, stay safe. Stay well. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
Keldon Johnson right here on ESPN San Antonio.